Today's press briefing is to officially announce the 5th Extraordinary Summit of Youth Model African Union that will take place at African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa, and also to commemorate International Youth Day, which was held on 12th June. So 12th June is the day set aside to commemorate International Youth Day. So this press conference is a joint event to officially announce the Youth Model African Union Summit that will be held in Addis, then commemorate International Youth Day. It's open for young people across member states of the African Union, African youth between the age of 18 and 35. Those interested in diplomacy, leadership, development, and African transformation. The aim is to build the leadership acumen and build the capacity and skill of young people of Africa in leadership, diplomacy, development, and African transformation. In this process, young people stepping into the shoes of African head of state and president, where they will play and replicate the African Union member state head of state and government. 3 days, it will start from 12th November and end on the 14th. So 3-day summit, arrival will be on the 11th and departure will be on the 15th. As I explained, each delegate will be assigned a country, and they're going to function or assume the role of president and head of state of that country. In that essence, they are going to be addressing the pressing challenge the country is facing and providing solutions to them. So at the end of the summit, we're going to come up with a draft resolution, a communique, a draft resolution that addresses the challenges the countries are facing, and particularly the African country is facing. As it affects young people, it affects the country in the area of peace and security, climate change, education, development, youth employment. It addresses all these issues and also ensure that young people are included in policies and programs of various member states of the African Union. The call for application is opened, so the application, you can visit our website at www.youthmodelafricanunion.org www.youthmodelafricanunion.org to apply. So when you apply, our selection committees will go through the application and they select young people to participate. Now, the event is self-funded to Addis Ababa. That is why we are hosting this press conference as part of awareness to ensure that government supports young people to participate. So we are calling on government, development partners, private organizations, especially you guys, the media, to amplify this press conference so that it will reach the right people that will find interest in it to sponsor young people to participate in Addis Ababa. It's also a way of exposing young people. We talked about the cultural diplomacy part of it. There's going to be a cultural exchange where imagine countries from different parts of Africa, from 55 member states, exchanging culture. It builds unity, it builds peace, and it builds a platform for young people to continue to engage. The expected outcome is to draft a resolution that will be submitted to the African Union. So we are looking at the African Union of the year talks about reparations. So how addressing issues of injustice in Africa. So, and our team stated that our team is building a united front for justice for African youth and people of African descendants. So we're looking at the challenges young people face abroad and the kind of reparation issues that young people face. From there, we come up with a tangible document that will be submitted to the African Union. And this document submitted to the African Union will be given to the member states to implement and ensure that empowers young people. Like what we said, we are empowering young people to empower them on leadership, diplomacy, and also engage them on how they become and build their profile to scale up their impact across the continent. So it's not like, if you want to become, it's just that in this world, maybe in Africa, those who take leadership position do not go into rigorous process of training in leadership. When you undergo leadership and they step into the shoe of a leader, you know, acquire that skill. I believe that when you become that leader, you'll be able to exercise your role effectively. So this is building young people as future and as to today's leader who will champion development across Africa.
Over the years, selection has been true show of interest. There is an application link on the pages of Center for Peace and Sustainable Development. Interested young leaders who are willing to be part of this conference register for the conference, and they are taking through trainings and processes. So if you pass through the trainings and processes successfully, then you can then be assigned a country. So there are steps to be followed, but the first stage is registration. And yes, the first stage is registration. Because if you do not apply, we don't know you are interested. And if you do not apply, we don't know what capacity you have before that needs to be built upon to prepare you for the summit itself.
People are the people wearing the shoe, and we know what Africa is all about and what's happening in Africa. So the essence of this program is to bring young people to get skill, hands-on skill on how to function in diplomacy arena.